What is going on, guys and girls? My name is James or ThnxCya, and welcome back today to Minecraft. How are we doing, everyone? Welcome back, welcome back. Today is a video I wasn't really planning on making. I had no idea this was coming out, and then today, boom, it just dropped. So we, of course, as we always do, are going to check it out, and this is Minecraft Snapshot 17W06A. Now, before we start checking out these new features, because believe me, they are really, really cool. Well, at least in my opinion, they're really cool. I don't know what they're going to call this update. So this is the first snapshot towards Minecraft 1.12. Are they going to call it the building update? Are they going to call it the super ridiculously colorful update? I have no idea. But the reason why I say that is because this is all about colors. Oh my goodness. So there have been new blocks that have been introduced. 3 new block types. And there's 16 different varieties of those blocks, so tons of building blocks. And what you're looking at right now is one of the new blocks. So this is concrete. Ooh, now you may be thinking, James, concrete doesn't sound very exciting, but trust me, stick with me, because this is the new, well, one of the new blocks. So this is concrete. As you can see here, you can color it into every single different color. It's a really nice, bold, and colorful texture. There's not really any patination on it whatsoever. There's a tiny little bit on a few of the blocks. This is going to be amazing to build. However, if we go behind the wall, dun 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 dun, there's more. Oh my goodness. So check this out. On the top row here, this isn't a new feature, but I thought I'd show you it anyway. They have retextured wool to make it a little bit brighter. Now, I really like this because I think Minecraft, especially if you're doing things out of wools, you want them to be super bright and vibrant and colorful. And I like that. I like that a lot. But the block we have here at the bottom, ooh, this is concrete powder. Now, in order to make these blocks you can see in the middle here, you first need to make the concrete powder, and it's a really, really unique way of making it. I like it an awful lot. But essentially, this stuff, it's basically like colored sand, essentially, but you can make it into something else. So it does hold the same properties as sand. So for example, if you actually, you know what, I'll show you that in just, actually, you know what, I'll show you now. Okay, so in order to make your concrete powder, what you need to do is you basically need to get 4 sand, 4 gravel, and then whichever color of concrete you want to make. So for example here, if we had a cyan dye in the middle, 4 gravel with 4 sand either end, that would give us 8 of the cyan concrete powder. Now, as I mentioned, it does have the same properties as normal sand, so if I just stick one up like that, it will fall down with gravity, as you can see there. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. I like it a lot. I think this is going to be really good for desert building as well, because it goes really nicely with just normal sand. However, if you combine it with water, so this is completely unnecessary, you can literally just dump a load of water over it. But this here is orange concrete powder. If I just put some water on it, boom! Look at that! You add water to the powder and it turns into the hard concrete block. Isn't that cool? So this one here now, this orange one, is exactly the same as this one down here. And yeah, it's really, really nifty. So super bright, super colorful. We have the concrete powder, which is a little bit like colored sand. And we have the normal concrete blocks. We're not done yet. We're not done there whatsoever. Because if I turn around... dun, 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 dun. Yep. Wow. Do you remember when I said this was a super colorful update? Well, this is the reason why. Because they have added these insane pattern blocks into the game. And I absolutely love them. I think they're amazing. Is it going to rain? No, we're not getting the full effect here. Bear with, lads. Let's toggle that down full. So check these out. Now, for every single color that is in the game, there is now a unique pattern block which you can use in order to create amazing patterns. They're so cool. So I've completely forgotten the name of these already because I've literally just been playing around them for... Oh yeah, okay, so this is called terracotta. Of course. So you may be thinking, well, how do you make this terracotta? Is it something to do with the concrete? No, it is not. What you actually do, and this is pretty handy actually, they're really cheap. You just get your, oh, actually, you know what? It's kind of ran out there, which is annoying. You would actually just get your normal stained clay. So for example, here, some pink hardened clay, which, you know, you can get fairly easily if you're somewhere near, oh, there you go. If you're somewhere near the Disco Mountains, you'll get loads and loads of this stuff. And all you need to do in order to get it is, where on earth is the... Oh, there it is. Fantastic. So yeah, all you do is you literally just smelt it. You literally just... That's concrete powder. You smelt the hardened clay of whatever color you want, and then it will give you a 1-to-1 return on the terracotta. So it's nothing to do with the concrete. The concrete is super separate, but they're still all super colorful. And there you go. Boom. You have the colored terracotta. So there's one missing here. I'll go through these all in just a second, but there's one missing here because I wanted to show you what I've been struggling with for ages. So this is quite a funny... Oh, is there actually one missing? Did I do them all? I did do them all. Oops. I thought I didn't. I thought I left one out, but never mind, never mind. So the main thing about this that I would mention is that getting the patterns right are super, super difficult. So I've done my best with all of these to try and get the right patterns, and I think you can probably tell what color they're from. You know, this is lime green, for example, and it actually looks like limes, which I think was really cool. This is yellow, and it kind of looks like beehive, honey plant, sunflowers. That's what I was looking for, sunflowers. So yeah, some of these patterns might be slightly wrong. I think, for example, this one, I can't tell if that's right or wrong. I mean, it still looks really cool, but I may have got... No, I think that's right. I think that's right. So yeah, let me just sort of pan through them this way so you can check them out. Let me get rid of that. But yeah, this is amazing. So I remember when they first introduced carpets into Minecraft, and I was like, oh, okay, I mean, that's all right, but there's nothing really that cool to show off your patterns. Well, this, I think, is awesome. This is really cool. Super bright environment. These are going to look amazing in people's bases. I'll show you which ones are my favorite in just a second, but let's just pan through them so you can kind of see the patternation. Now, these are rotation blocks, so if you just put them down all in the same row, then they will look very different. I'll show you that in just a second, but these are what I think all of the patterns will be, and I think these are right. So that one's really cool. That, like, sort of cyan blue one. But yeah, we go down to the red ones here, as you can see. Very, very awesome. They're very floral and decorative and vibrant, which I think is awesome. I think that's the brown one down there. But yeah, check this out. So let me show you with, which one's my favorite? You know what? I just grabbed a few of them to show you. So yeah, I grabbed this one, which is the magenta glazed terracotta, which is the one with the arrows. So if I just put them all down like that, as you can see, you can have them pointing whichever way you want. I think this is one of the blocks where it doesn't actually matter how you rotate it, because it will always point in whatever direction. So you can have them going like this if you want to. I think they all just join up. They do. Oh, that's amazing. Hey, check that out. So that's going to be really good for adventure maps. So, for example, if you need to show someone which way you need to go, you can, like, put them in the floor. But yeah, they go pretty much whatever direction you want them to go in. You can, like, extend the arrows. I think they only actually go, yeah, they go in, like, twos. But that's really cool. For example, something like this, though, where you do actually need a pattern, if you just spam the block down on the floor, it doesn't really look quite right. So you need to work out which angle these go in. So it's not actually too difficult. As soon as you start to get the hang of it, then it becomes much, much easier. So, for example, here, if we do, yeah, I think that's about right. So we do it like that, and we do it like that. Yes. Okay, good. And then we do another one like that. Yes. Okay, another one like that, another one like that, another one like that. You can see that very quickly you start to kind of get it, which is nice. It is a bit tricky at the beginning because it kind of feels like you're putting together like a puzzle or something. But, yeah, once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. So let me do a few more of these. There you go. See, it's kind of easy, and you just keep going for as many times as you want, and you can just create these awesome patterns. So which ones do I like the most? I actually really like, I think this one. So where I would use these, I think I would use this one in like a super futuristic base, maybe some kind of like space lab or something like that. I would totally use this one in like an end style area. That would be really cool. I like this one. This is totally like a kitchen floor because it's got pictures of limes in it, which is amazing. I'd use this in adventure maps. This one is kind of weird. I couldn't quite work out the pattern for this one. I'm not sure if there is one, but it has a creeper face in it. And I thought, well, it'd be really weird if all of the creeper faces were the wrong way around. So I just put these all one direction. But yeah, you can kind of do it however you want. This one is awesome as well. It has like the really nice orange flowers in. That would be that would be awesome in sort of a hot biome. That would be really cool. Maybe like a savanna biome or something with the acacia wood. I think that would look awesome. We've got a super pink one here. That one might be more for the ladies, but it's still very, very nice. And yeah, these are really, really nifty. So what do you guys think about these colors? They're mad, aren't they? I was not expecting something like this. This would be like the last thing I would have added into Minecraft, but you know what? I think it's actually really cool, and I thought it was a super good idea. Okay, so one more final thing we're going to do in this snapshot video, just so we cover most of it, is there is a tab now which is called Saved Toolbars. So you actually have up to 5 toolbars that you can save, and this is super useful if you're in creative mode because you can like have 5 toolbars worth of stuff. So for example, if we go Control 1, then my items are saved. So if we go in here, look at that, we have our 5 items, and if we just like remove this stuff and then put something else in, so let's just grab some meat or something like that, and we go Control 2, then that saves that toolbar to number 2. So what we do now is if we go Shift 1, it restores what we had in 1. Now if we go to Shift 2, it restores what we had in 2. So that's really cool, especially if you are doing some building and you're going to be using, say, all of these new blocks. You can have your different toolbars with all of your different items, and, you know, you can use them whenever you want, and then you can just overwrite them if you want to change them up. So you can go like a full toolbar, but for example, one more time, we go Control 3, that saves it to Shift 3, and now if we go Shift 1, it's our blocks, Shift 2, it's our food, and Shift 3, it's our weapons. So, I think that's about it for this video. Ladies and gentlemen, a very surprise Minecraft 1.12 update. It's so colourful. We've got the concrete, we've got the concrete powder, and we have the new terracotta blocks as well. Very, very cool. So what do you guys think? Do you like this? I actually really like this. I think this is very cool. But I think that's it for today's video. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this little update video type thing. I still really enjoy making these, so I really hope you guys want to watch them. But yeah, also, if you're not yet subscribed, go for it, because we do Minecraft on fun. But until next time, thank you once again for watching. It's been such a pleasure. As always, thanks. ThnxCya!